Yeah.
What's poppin', Ralph Angel? It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Ready to Love Season 6, Episode 8 review. I drop videos Monday through Sunday. Everything that I say is for entertainment purposes only, not to be taken seriously. So if that works for you, let's get into tonight's review. So the episode begins with the guys meeting up with Tommy. It's Guys Week, and he tells them that he wants the guys to introduce their interest, their love interest to someone in their life that is their truth teller. Somebody that's going to just lay it out there and give them the tea, give their opinion on which woman that they should move forward with. So we see Randall meet up with his truth teller, which is his ex-girlfriend, Brittany. They are literally just homeboy and homegirl. She even states that they should have never dated in the first place. They should have just been friends. So he has Jamala, Kayla, and Trinika meet her. And she asks the ladies, where do they see themselves? And Kayla was like, she wants to build with somebody, have her own business, be a business partner with someone. And Jamala was like, I feel like Randall needs somebody to help him be organized. And her answer was just all about him, what she would do for him, not where she saw herself in the next 5 years. So Kayla in her confessional was like, Jamala acting like she could actually win this thing. Like she can actually win him. Like, hold on, girl. And I was like, well, that's how she's supposed to act. She ain't supposed to act like she can't get him. Like, Kayla is very competitive. And I think that's what is a turnoff about her. So, after the little meetup or whatever, the ladies leave, and Brittany tells Randall that she really likes Kayla's energy because she really had a soft, pleasant, energy. She really didn't get anything from Trinika. I don't even understand why Trinika's still her child. And she felt like Jamala was all about him. Like her answer about where she saw herself was focused on him, and she didn't really like that. So her suggestion was Kayla. But I think that he really likes Jamala for some reason. I don't really know, but I don't really see Randall having a strong connection with any of these ladies, to be honest with you. Then we see Mike meet up with his homegirl, Jolanda, and Kayla arrives first, and Kayla was like, what I want from him is to show that he actually likes me, because it's like we in competition with like who gonna make the first move first, and neither one of us want to be the first one to do it. Jolanda was like, I can really see y'all chemistry. Y'all keep on making eye contact with each other. Like it's really strong. And then Brandy arrives, and him and Brandy connection been strong since day one. And they discussed children, and Brandy was like, at first I didn't want kids, but being in this process made me realize that people have children. I'm gonna have to deal with that, and it's something that I've worked my way through. So after their meeting, Jolanda tells Mike that she likes Kayla a lot, but around Brandy he fully opens up around her. He became shy like a little boy. He was so nervous. So her vote is for Brandy. My vote is for Brandy as well. But let me tell y'all something. I never noticed this until this episode, that Mike got a wonky eye. Look at this damn screenshot I took. That nigga right eye was all the way over in West Africa. I was like, God damn. And they still on this nigga. You don't know if he looking at you or the bitch across the room. I was like, oh, hell to the nah. He cute, but nigga, I need for you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Sampson's truth teller is his ex-girlfriend, Alabelle. So he has her meet Sharice, Looney, and Brandy. So they all sit down, and Alabelle was like, do you find him to be a possible match? And she posed this question to all three ladies. And Sharice jumped in first and was like, I do. And at the same time, Looney was trying to answer as well, but Sharice beat her to the cut. And you can tell that, like, bothered Looney that she kind of like cut her off, but it was a question that was posed to everyone. She just went for it pretty much to me. So Sharice was like, I do, you got to fight for what you want, and I'm willing to fight for him. And Looney in her confessional was like, that made me uncomfortable. It was giving me pick me vibes or whatever. I ain't with all of that. You could just tell like she just not feeling Sharice. And I don't know why. I don't know if Sharice just irritates her. I don't know. So Looney makes it clear. She was like, I'm not going to fight for nobody. I'm not going to fight for love. If you want me, this is me. I'm just going to present you, to who I am. Like, I'm not going to, try to sell myself to you, basically. So when it came to Brandy, she brought up the whole gift giving thing and how she didn't like the fact that when he went out on dates with the other women, he gave them all gifts. It made her feel like she was on the same level as the other ladies. And Sampson felt some type of way about that. And I think she was doing too much. Just say you don't really like him like that. It's obvious you like Mike, but he not your man. Y'all are all dating. I would be happy that a man, would go out of his way to give a gift to a woman on the first date to make her feel special. That's what men used to do all the time when they took you out on a date. Bring you flowers, bring you chocolates, bring you something to show chivalry. I think that she was looking too deep into it at the end of the day. And I felt if I was Sampson, I would feel some type of way too. Because like, why are you focusing on that thing? So after the date, Alabelle tells him that she really likes Sharice. She likes Sharice's calmness. She likes just the fact that she was really for him. She felt like Brandy, she didn't really see the connection between them two, and that Looney wants a man that's going to be all about her and nobody else, point blank and the period. So Sampson feels like he has a lot to think about and do. And the ladies honestly feel like Sampson at this point needs to dig deeper because he really hasn't gone there with any woman and really truly opened up. And I agree. He does at this point need to make a decision and really stick with it. Swasey's truth teller is his friend Ish, who was handsome, by the way. He has Ish meet Kadian. And I was like, we still on that after your horrible date with her and her friend? You still pursuing this broad? I guess. So she arrived with her typical stank attitude. They speak to her. Hey, she really needs to work on her disposition because it is just not attractive. So then we see LJ, truth teller, which is his ex-girlfriend Lauren, and she was giving stank attitude too. She was sitting there with her arms folded like, I can't believe this motherfucker got me here. And I was like, what's her attitude problem? Like, what's going on here? Trinika arrives first and she sits down and she starts firing questions. She was like, so I know y'all exes, how long has it been since y'all broke up? And it's revealed that they literally just broke up at the beginning of the year. So she like, oh, this fresh. Like, oh, okay. So when was the last time y'all had sex? And Lauren was like, a month ago. And so she like, oh, shit. A month ago was just a few days ago. Like, oh, hell to the no. I'm surprised that LJ would even bring her to be his truth teller. Why would you do that when you still having sex with this woman as of a month ago? Why would you even do that? Because typically 9 times out of 10, when a woman is still sleeping with you, it's because she still has feelings for you. Obviously, there are, of course, instances where it's nothing, it's just purely sex, but it's obvious based on her demeanor and her defensiveness and her body language that she couldn't believe that this nigga asked her to come do this shit. I don't even know why she agreed to do it in the first place. So Looney then arrives and Trinika lets her know the tea. And so she like, oh, okay. Thank God I know that. All right. So Looney was like, is there a chance of reconciliation between you two? Because it seems like y'all still love each other. And LJ was like, I'm going to never say never. And they was like, oh, really? Like, never say never. And so they were like, Lauren, are you still in love with him? And she was like, I do still love him. And he was like, I'm always have feelings for her, but where I'm at right now, I'm here to find something new. And she was kind of like smiling, but you could tell that hurt her feelings. It would hurt my feelings if I especially just revealed that I still love you. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole experience had to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, it would be a no for me with LJ. LJ gotta go at this point because that was just stupid on your end to even bring this young lady as your truth teller. Like, that was just stupid as hell. And low-key disrespectful to her and her feelings. Like, I don't know if she had been telling him up until then that, it ain't nothing like that. I can, just have sex with you and it be nothing. I'm not going to have my feelings involved. I don't know. But that whole situation was a turnoff for me. And I never even liked him in the first place. So Swasey, on his get together with Kadian, she just had a little stank attitude with his friend. And after the date, Ish was like, he didn't really have a yay or a nay when it came to her. But Swasey was like, she got this disrespectful attitude where she be like rolling her eyes and shit when I be talking. And Ish was like, I wouldn't jump on it immediately if I was you. Like, it's potential there, but it ain't all the way ready. Now, I saw in the comment section last week that y'all said that they are in fact dating. I went on his page and there was a photo of them together. So I don't know, child. If he like it, I love it. She would never be my cup of tea. LJ has a meetup with Sharice, Mike, and Kadian. And I was like, Lord, why did they do this? So they just, getting up, just to, kick it or whatever. It's not no like group date or anything like that. And Kadian starts firing off questions to Mike, who she's sitting next to. And Mike in his confessional is like, here she go. Like, she get on his nerves, like, cause she messy and all she want to do is start shit and gossip. And he ain't for all that. So Mike says, y'all fight, right? And they was like, yeah. And Sharice was like, it's aggressive. You say things to people that can be taken the wrong way. And I just try to ignore it or whatever. Because he was trying to show that Kadian's personality can be very combative. You know what I'm saying? So Kadian was like, I'm not here to build friendships. And Sharice was like, you're not here to build friendships? She was like, no. She was like, but you said you wanted to be my friend. You sent me a text saying if we don't find love, at least we found each other. And Kadian was like, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. So she was like, well, why would you say that? And she was like, because I'm playing the game. I'm playing the game with you. I'm playing the game with you. Like, what game are you playing? I thought you was here to find love. You're not here to sit up here and lie to other females for what? To get information out of them? Like, what are you here for? That's why I don't take her seriously. And I really think she just came on the show to have a moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she really even came there for love. Like I said, her attitude is just stank and disgusting. She is very childish. And I'm like, girl, you ain't even that cute. Like, what is going on here? And that was just weird. That's weirdo type of behavior to sit up here and act like you really want to be friends with somebody when you really truly don't. And you could see that Sharice was kind of low-key hurt by that. Like, she really thought that they was gonna be, homegirls or whatever after the fact. And so Sharice was like, you fake, you full of shit. They arguing back and forth. And Sharice was like, the first time I talked to you on the phone, you said none of these dudes ain't got no money. You was talking about all the stuff you used to. You asked me to go out to dinner with you and your sugar daddy. And Kadian was like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. She was like, and you talked about Sampson car. And Sharice was like, no, I didn't. I did not do that. And so at this point, Mike and LJ just cracking up laughing. And I'm like, what kind of car do Sampson got that they laughing? So I'm like, why y'all doing homeboy like that? So Sharice was like, you act like a young little ass girl, you big bad bully. I'm not scared of you. And Kadian told some rah, rah. And Sharice was like, you just as ignorant as you look. And I'm like, what in the fuck did I just witness here? Like, Kadian is a bird. Like, she literally needs to go. Like, she's so lame and whack. Like, girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Get off of my screen. Like, ugh, get out of here. Get her out. foul on the play. At the end of the episode, the guys meet up with Tommy in the guys lounge. He can kind of feel like the guys' energy was off or whatever. The guys let him know about Swasey and Kadian getting into it. And in the end, they felt like they had the least connection with Trinika and Looney. So Mike meets up with Trinika, Sampson meets up with Looney, and Mike tells Trinika that, you know, some of the guys felt like they really couldn't build a connection with you. And she was like, this ain't got nothing to do with you, but I find that to be a crock of shit because I have really truly been trying. And she just goes the fuck off. Looney was like, you know, I'm not going to fake anything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I met some great people, but I'm just not going to fake it. And at the end, Looney was the one chosen to not be ready to love. And she took it in stride because she knew that she didn't really like nobody in the end. When Trinika found out that she was still ready to love, she done jumped all on Mike in her dress and shit. And I'm like, oh, so now you're trying to throw that cooter cat at Mike now, child? No, you and your broke wrist. We not doing it. He is Brandy's. So that was my review of Ready to Love. This was a cool episode. Overall, I'll give tonight's episode a B minus. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. I can't wait for next week's. Make sure to thumbs up this video, you guys. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.